What's going on, YouTubers? It's grease, not a blood. Don't freak out. Anyways, just got back. Jesus, it's almost 7 o'clock at night. Real quick, this is Interstate Lowboy 4-axle, 55-ton, 1995 or 1996. He's seen its better days, but this trailer gets used a lot on the gravel roads, off-road. It hauls a lot of heavy stuff. Reason it has 4-axle because we're moving. Used to have it a PC 300 excavator, which is almost right at 80,000 pounds, and we used to haul on this thing. So it's been sandblasted and painted a few times. It's been rewelded. Like the main structure is good, but it just, the rust start taking over, as you can see. Like a lot of surface rust. But there's, so far so good. There's no holes anywhere. Yesterday I actually got a guy, sorry, the engine running. That's a new Kingpin. Replaced the fifth wheel a couple years ago, and they didn't take care of that. It's still really slappy. The fifth wheel, it's not holding a tight Kingpin. I mean, it worked fine, but every time you take off it hits hard, and every time you stop it hits hard too, and ends up being too hard on the fifth wheel, and it's not very safe. So I went and bought a Kingpin. I should have recorded that. It's pre-made. They call a Kingpin blank. You buy it, you cut the old one off, you stick the new one in, and you weld it around. And let me show you guys again what it looks like. This is basically Kingpin. Just drops in a hole, and then you put this plate, and we kind of boxed it in because this cross member kind of got weak, because always on top of the fifth wheel it carries a lot of dirt, and it's hard to get it cleaned out. You always got to get unhooked. Anyways, so we welded in. I just got hooked up to it, and here's the old Kingpin. So it looks good. I mean, it's still there, but check it out how much it wore out. That's how, see how high spot and then the low spot? That's how much the Kingpin wore out, which is insane. By all means, I don't think it's been greased properly. I mean, it was, but it gets used so much. Look at this lip, and it's supposed to be, I mean, we're talking about this much of iron just completely gone. So you hook up to the old trailer and it feels sloppy, don't blame your fifth wheel on it. Most likely it's a Kingpin. That's the problem with this older trailers. Even I noticed it. If I pull somebody else's trailer, I'll hook up to my fifth wheel, feels sloppy, and I'm like, do I need to adjust my fifth wheel? Then I hook up to my trailer and it's fine. So usually if it was lack of grease, it wears the Kingpin out really bad. But this trailer specifically, it's acceptable, and it's the first time we changed this since '95, and I just got hooked up to it. It's so much tighter, so it will be a lot more comfortable right now. You don't have this jerking back and forth. So if you end up buying a trailer, pay attention to Kingpin. That's one more thing gets missed, I would say. Thanks for watching all.